slideshows. So the reason today's prep day is a little bit different is because we have some guests, and we're also, and it's not me, it'll be Sister Naomi doing it, but we are having spaghetti sauce for dinner tonight, which is not a big deal. Spaghetti sauce, people have it all the time. You can buy a complete jar of it at your local store, or if you're like us, usually what we do is make it from tomatoes that we have canned during the year, and we may buy tomato sauce if we didn't make sauce, if we just had like the canned tomatoes, and we may buy a little tomato paste, and then we cut up the vegetables in it ourselves, and we use a variety of things: onions, green peppers, mushrooms, carrots, sometimes celery, and then we just cook it all day and add some kind of meat to it, and it's done. Well, today's spaghetti sauce is going to be different because we had many, and this is how, if you're a gardener, you know, cherry tomatoes at the end of the season that we cut off the vine before it frosted the first time, and we also had a few almost ripe tomatoes and tomatoes, and so we cut them all off all of our vines, and we put them in paper bags. And there's more than one way to store tomatoes. Once you've cut them off the vine and you don't have refrigeration, I prefer to just put them in a paper bag, because what happens is they will eventually ripen. Now, the skins may get a little soft, the flesh may be a little soft, but it's no different than what they do in a greenhouse, really, and you can still eat them. And so that's what Naomi's making the sauce out of today. She's using tomatoes that we cut off the vine probably at least 2 weeks ago, and think about what date it is. It's mid-November, and we're going to be having sauce made from fresh tomatoes, not bought in the store. So I think that's pretty exciting. And also carrots that we dug up. There's another video, I don't know if Pastor posted it or not, but we did have some food at our Kansas house that we dug up the last time we were there, and carrots were one of those things that were ripe and still in the ground, and so we dug them up, and those will be in that sauce as well. And so that's kind of a fun prep day thing for mid-November, at least in my mind. And then with the other green tomatoes, and we had a bunch of little cherry tomatoes. That's why I like cherry tomatoes so much, because they're always the ones still going gangbuster at the end of the growing season, where some of the bigger varieties may have already all grown and blossomed and they're done. Those little cherry guys just keep going and going and going. And so she's going to make some kind of relish, and I'll be helping her. And we have plans to make like chutneys and things like that with these little green tomatoes. Another blessing from the Father, so we like to give him credit for them when they happen. Alright, I've got to go in and do my prep day shopping. I hope you all have a blessed prep day, and Shabbat Shalom.